Today is Wednesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. It's a little later, but as you guys saw, I started my day cleaning that tragedy of a kitchen. And speaking of tragedy, guys, the landscapers are here. And if you saw last week's video, you kind of have an idea as to why they are actually here. All right, guys, so our landscaper Michael and his crew are here, and it's a little rainy out here, but they're still doing a great job. Guys, if you will recall from the last video, there was a bed of mint right here. It's gone, but the smell is still lingering, guys. It smells so great out here, and I really hate that I had to get rid of it, but it was just doing too much damage. As you can see right now over there, you can actually see the hostas now. So it's a bittersweet moment, but that's it, guys. That's the bed that was formerly mint. So I have a bit of a bone to pick with a few of you. Several of you actually left comments saying that the mint was good for thwarting, warning off, deterring rodents like rats, mice, and things that slither like snakes. I had no idea, all right? I knew that the mint would help with little mosquitoes and things that bite and fly around, but I had no idea that the mint would help with rats and snakes. I never would have gotten rid of it, I don't think. No, I know I wouldn't have. Well, you know what? I would have had them pull it up. As you guys saw, they did, but I think I would have saved some of it. I would have made it a point to save some of it. I forgot to tell him to have the guys save some so that I could repot it or pot it up into containers. And so it's gone. I'll just have to go back to the store and buy some more and start all over again, putting it in pots. But it's funny, when I saw the comments that you guys left about, being able to deter snakes, Eric actually said a few days ago that he saw a snake in the grass in the backyard. He said it went down into a hole in the grass. It was not a huge snake. At that time, we actually still had the mint, and I was like, well, it's not working if, we saw a snake in the grass. But he said, well, you don't have any mint planted out in the middle of the yard. That's where I saw the snake. You had the mint planted over near the house. So anyway, I wish I had known. I'm gonna need for y'all to turn y'all notifications on so that when the videos go up, you can hop in, go ahead and leave a comment. I will see it and act accordingly. But anyway, I forgive you. I'll just get some more and plant it up. But right now, guys, we are up here in the theater room. I will be heading out shortly, but before I go, I wanted to share with you some more items that we picked up for Chase. We're getting closer, guys. Now, I hope that as you guys are watching these videos, I've put up several thus far where I am sharing with you the things that we have purchased for his dorm. I hope those of you who have, sons or daughters who are preparing to go off to college possibly next year, more specifically sons, that you're finding this helpful. I know that when I first got the inclination to start on Chase's, gathering things up for Chase's dorm, I couldn't really find a lot on male dorms. I found so much information and just little neat ideas and tips and tricks for female dorms, but not a whole lot for boys. And I think that just goes without saying. Babies, when they're little boys, they immediately get the short end of the stick. The girls, they get all the cute clothing, all the little fancy stuff for their hair and the cute little socks, but the boys are just relegated to sports gear. All right, and it just continues on. Even now, Eric gets the short end of the stick when it comes to gifts. So it is what it is. But I hope that you guys, if you have boys, that you're finding this helpful and, you know, taking a little bit from it. I hope these videos where I show what we've purchased for him make your life a little bit easier when it comes to, you know, that big day. But anyway, let's head downstairs and I'll share with you what we have picked up this week for Chase. So what's new over here? All right, first off is this Better Homes and Gardens storage cube and organizer. Yes, this will be going into Chase's dorm. That'll be going with him. This is the color brown. IKEA is our usual go-to for these organizers, but IKEA is having issues right now. So that's gonna go. We have actually also purchased Chase an Xbox for his room. He has one here, but Eric plays that, so he decided just go ahead and pick up another one. That's the controller. When they ordered it, this came with it. So what is that? Just a cable cord. Got that. What else is new over here? This bathroom kit. So in Chase's little apartment, it's a dorm room, but it's more like an apartment because there will be 4 guys in there. 2 of them will be sharing a bathroom. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. So they'll have to, you know, share a bathroom. 2 of them to a bathroom. And so we thought it would be a good idea to get some things like this, you know, tub and shower, drain opener, toilet drain opener, toilet plunger, things like that. There are some gloves. We got him a Swiffer. We do still need to get the Swiffer pads for that. There's dish detergent down there that we've picked up, some starch, air freshener. Let's see. Oh, step stool. We purchased that guy right there from Lowe's. The beds are really, really tall. We thought Chase is tall. Chase is like 6'2", 6'3", but, you know, I think it's good to have a little step stool or ladder in your room. So you guys saw those rugs back there. 2 of those are actually from Lowe's, but what I wanted to share with you is this box cutter that we brought out. This is actually just a box cutter Eric has in his toolbox, but several of you have asked me about those rugs because you were going to get them for your kids' dorm as well. Make sure you bring a box cutter because you're going to need to probably cut the rug to size. Okay, what else is new over here? Oh, let's see. All of his chargers, command strips there. This little bag here, we're going to place this little basket, I guess I should say we're going to place in his room. And we're going to keep all these little Kroger bags because that's what we use to line the trash cans with. And he'll be doing the same thing. There's the microwave. Over here, behind here, there's the TV. And this is his little gym bag, and right now we just have a bunch of hangers in there. And I wanted to ask you guys if you have been finding it a little bit difficult to find hangers, just the plastic cheap hangers. We have been really having to struggle with finding those hangers. Typically Eric gets those little cheap hangers from the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree has been out. I was in Walmart. Walmart was out. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Let me know if you guys have been having some issues with finding the hangers. These boxes right here house his new pillows. There's a brand new comforter in there. But I went ahead and boxed all of that up. And I think that is it for over here. All right, so over here in the dining room, guys, I have the overflow for Chase's dorm. We'll start right here. These containers, guys, absolutely freaking love. I purchased those from Amazon, guys. Do you see that? So this is a size 13 by 13. They are super sturdy, very well made. I typically get the containers because you guys know we have a lot of shelving here in the house, and I love the look of the shelving with these containers, these little storage boxes. I usually get these storage containers, these storage boxes from IKEA, but IKEA has not, as of late, been able to keep anything in stock. Amazon, of course, has been the go-to of choice, and they have everything. Case in point, these boxes. I love the color, the steel kind of heather gray pattern on them. And like I said, the quality is just impeccable. These are able to fold down. There is a flap here on the inside. It's in there really good. I can't even get it out right now, but there's a flap in there, and I just love the color. So I purchased, let's see, 2, 4, 6. There's one here, there's one over there. I purchased 8 of them, and the price was amazing. And if I didn't say the size, I purchased a 13 by 13. So I think these are going to look great in his dorm. So over here, also from Amazon, I purchased some shower shoes. Chase wears a size 13. These went up to a 12.5, but I'm thinking just for the shower, this should be okay. So got those. This is a dual conductive charging station. Eric actually ordered this. I'm not sure what this is. I guess a charging port? I don't know. Chase is left-handed, so I wanted to get him some more left-hand scissors for his room. Leave a comment, let me know if you have a child who is left-handed and if that posed any type of struggle growing up. So also from Amazon, I purchased this infrared forehead thermometer. I thought that would be really wise to do with everything that is going on. And this is a look at it right here. All right, so this should be really easy for him to use, hopefully. And it actually comes with the batteries right there. All right, so got that from Amazon. And these are just hooks. I have so much artwork that I have been commissioned by Chase to complete for his dorm. And you guys know that you cannot place holes in the wall in the dorm, or at least his dorm or school has requested that we not do that. So I've gotten hooks here. These are kind of sticky. They just stick on the wall, and you place these little hooks on there and you can hang things. I have Velcro out the wazoo. So there's Velcro here. I have command strips here for the artwork that he wants me to hang. And there's some more Velcro and command strips over in the mudroom. Also, Eric ordered these air tags. These are going to help not only Chase, but Eric and I as well keep up with keys. We don't want Chase to go off to school and not know where his keys are. So from Amazon, these are the little rings that you put the air tags in, and they were a 4-pack, and I really love those colors. Chase has a case on his phone that's that color, so that'll be great. All right, so over here, let's move around. All right, so this, guys, is from Better Homes and Gardens. You guys know Better Homes and Gardens is a brand that Walmart sells. And again, we wanted the shelving, but we could not find any of the cube organizers at IKEA. Walmart had them. You guys will recall that Eric actually did my entire closet upstairs with the Kallax IKEA system, and this is very, very comparable. Now, I will say Walmart does have a cheaper version of this, but you don't want to go with that. It is, in fact, the cheaper version. So this right here, this 4-cube organizer, Eric is going to put it together, and I will place these cubes inside. And again, this is a 13 by 13. So we're going to put this together before we get to campus, and we do plan on renting one of those Home Depot moving trucks or a U-Haul, something like that, to help us carry everything, because as you guys can see, we have a lot. What I am most thrilled with, guys, look at these little containers, or maybe you can call them little dressers. These were from Walmart as well. And on camera, they may be coming off a bit dark, but these are like a chocolate or espresso brown, and they're going to be a really great accompaniment to this organizer. But guys, I plan to have this for his linens. So as you can see, he has a drawer here with all of his washcloths. That's not all of his washcloths, but those are the ones that he has now. And in this one, in this drawer, we have his towels in there. And I don't think I've placed, well, yeah, there's some more towels down there. So hopefully he'll be able to keep this one neat and just keep that for his linens. So really liking that. I love these little knobs on here. They look like real pulls. I love these pulls. They look like real pulls, but it's actually looks like a very high quality plastic. Let's see how they have that on there. Okay, it just snaps in right there. So love that. Love it, love it, love it. And then I have these right here, which are just, you know, just a smaller version. Okay, I haven't placed anything in there. I'm thinking maybe he'll use one of those for maybe medicine or, you know, maybe socks or something like that. So these three pieces here are from Walmart. This is from Walmart as well. The one you saw over in the mud room, also from Walmart. So right here, I ordered just a throw blanket for his bed. And it's in the color gray. That's from Amazon. All right, Amazon as well. Over here, these are just ink cartridges for his printer. He has a printer upstairs in his office right now, so he'll be taking that to school. These are just some, what are these called? Just chargers, I guess. Multimedia interface. I don't know. Eric handles that. He bought that. This is his backpack, guys, but I think I may have shown this backpack in the last video. This is a laptop backpack, and this was from Amazon as well. So I was going through it. I was getting ready to pack it, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything in here that, you know, we were going to be looking for when we got to the room. So, you know, just giving it a once over. And in here, I saw that Eric had packed him a little travel umbrella, guys. He had placed him a little umbrella in his backpack. You guys know that Eric travels for work. And so this is how Eric travels. He has his little bag, his travel bag, and he keeps his little travel umbrella in there. So he had one in here for Chase. He had his little charger, backup charger in there. And this is exactly how Eric travels with his stuff. He puts it in a Ziploc bag, you know, for going in and out of the airports. But guys, this right here is what just blew me away. He packed Chase this mini little, it's like a care kit. He put him a piece of pack of gum in there. He has lotion, some Tic Tacs. What is this? Another container of lotion, some chapstick, and hand sanitizer. I had the biggest smile on my face when I saw this. Like, Eric he's a great husband, but I just think he's an even better father. Like, I would not have thought to do this. I would not have thought to do that. So I was just really, really impressed by that. Guys, I have my Crest white strips in. So if I sound funny, if I'm gasping for air, I'm trying to talk and keep these on my teeth at the same time. All right, so over here, now I know there may be some of you who are new and you're wondering, like, what in the world? But yeah, Chase is getting ready to go off to college. And now I think I've shown this before, but for the new family members, I wanted to bring this out and share it. So this is a headboard, guys. You know, in college, you know, when you're staying in the dorm, you have a twin extra large bed, and you just get that, just a basic bed. But you know, I don't run a basic household. So I had to be a little extra. And I ordered this headboard, guys. It's a power headboard. So he'll be able to use this headboard. and charge his devices. You know, you can plug something here. His smart devices, he can charge here. And it has a cord right there. And of course, I loved the color. All right. And the way you attach this, because you will recall, I did just say you go into the dorm, they're not going to have you nailing stuff in. So right here, you have Velcro. You have another piece of Velcro there. And there's Velcro here and Velcro down there. And I have the extra Velcro just in case. This does not hold, just in case those strips that they gave us don't hold it. Now this right here, guys, is a foam board that I made. I covered it in fabric. And what I plan to do with that is, actually this wall right here will help. So I'll have it just like that up against the wall of his bed. And then of course the headboard will be there. This is how it should look if everything goes as planned. And so this right here is actually going to keep things from falling or slipping in between the side of his bed. That was FedEx at the door. All right, so that's going to keep everything from, little things from slipping in between, that gap in between his bed. And also, I don't know if they're in there cleaning walls and stuff after these kids, switch out year to year or whatever. So this will keep him from having to, lay up against, that wall. This creates like a barrier, and it was very simple to do, very lightweight. But here again, I have all those command strips and Velcro, so I'll be able to place that on the wall as well. So I was talking to Eric last night, and I was just telling him how very proud I am of the two of us for getting this done. We got this done so far in advance that, we're not stressed. We still have time left to, pick up anything that we may think of later that we've forgotten. And so far, so good. Everything has been going along, quite smoothly. And I'm just very, very impressed with the two of us and the way we've, handled this upcoming transition. And so my advice to any of you guys out there who are preparing to, send a child off to college, possibly next year, as the date approaches, don't wait. Don't tell yourself, well, I have time. I have time. If you have the money, go ahead and start picking up a few things here and there. I know Eric, wow, maybe last year he just started picking up things like hand sanitizer, little things like these little this is just a Dollar Tree chapstick, I think it is. He just started picking up little things like that and putting it away because he knew, Chase would need that at some point. But anyway, that is that on that. So, outfit of the day, guys. We'll start down here with my shoes and my bag for today. The shoes are going to be my Tory Burch Millers in the color Makeup. I think I mentioned before that I don't typically reach for these makeup colored Tory Burch Millers all that often. I most often find myself reaching for the Vachetta Tory Burch Millers. So I decided to pull these out today. My bag is going to be my Gucci Boston bag. I cannot remember for the life of me the color of that bag, but it's cute. I love it, and I think it'll pair well with what I'm wearing today. So for the bottoms, I'm wearing these really old denim shorts from Target. They have a bit of distressing going on, but I love the fact that, you don't have a lot of skin peeking through these particular shorts because they are, as you can see, pretty short. These have a button fly. Now, I don't typically like the button fly detail. I feel that it adds a lot of extra girth in this area, and I don't need any help there, but these are okay. No worries there. And then the top for today is actually a new end piece. This is from LULUS. I have a LULUS and Anthropology and a few other things that I'm going to share with you guys today in this video, but I just had to go ahead and wear this today because I thought that it would look great. My bracelet is from Tory Burch as well, so it's like today is a Tory Burch and Gucci kind of day, but I love how the colors in the bracelet actually mimic what is going on here in my top. All right, so love this. Sorry for the lighting, guys. These sunglasses are from Amazon, and you guys know that I will link everything that I can link below in the description box. But yeah, I am really loving my little look that I kind of threw together today. And even though this top does have long sleeves, guys, it is super thin, really thin and lightweight. All right, so that's my outfit of the day. All right, guys, we are in the vehicle. We're in our vehicle. The last video I shared with you that our car was getting some work done, you know, just routine maintenance. And we had the loaner car from the BMW dealership. I didn't like that car at all. Needless to say, we're back in our car today, and I'm used to this car. I have my regular filming situation going on, and all is right with the world. All right, so where are we going today? Currently, we are on our way to where? We're going back to the dermatologist, guys. We're getting a facial today. Last week we got a facial, but it was more of a let me see what's going on, I haven't seen you in a while type of facial. Today is going to be more of a just a routine maintenance type of facial, and I am here for it. I absolutely swear by we as ladies taking care of both our skin and our teeth. So I really try to make it a point to take care of my skin and my teeth. The last video I shared with you guys that I do get my teeth bleached. You know, I have the solution that I get from the dentist, but I also use the Crest white strips. And so that's something, if you didn't want to, what in the world? You know how you're just riding along and you're making perfect timing. Your timing is great. You have left home well in advance to make your appointment. And then I have this, I'm just gonna go this way. So if you do not want to go the route of, you know, going in and having the trays and everything made, I think I said that the trays were around $350, and then plus the solution itself is $50. You get 2 syringes. I don't think I told you guys that you do have to keep those syringes in the refrigerator. So it's cute or real handy if you have one of those little cute mini refrigerators that you can keep in your bathroom. So yeah, you have to keep those syringes. Gosh, that traffic, that little situation in front of me, I didn't show it to you guys, but that has thrown me off. Gosh, man, come on now. But so yeah, you have to keep the syringes refrigerated. But so if you didn't want to go that route of, you know, keeping up with, you know, the color of your teeth, you can absolutely get the Crest white strips. They're not as expensive. That box that I have lasts me 30 days. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go the other way? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? We're going to go this way. Yeah, so that box of Crest white strips lasts 30 days, and I think you get really good results from it. On the box it says, you know, you get 8 shades whiter, you know, than the current shade that you have. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing, or what do you guys feel shows your age more. I feel like I said, it's the skin and the teeth. That is what people see. I know we can't all be, you know, busting into the dermatologist's office every week. I know that is not an option for most of us. I know that. However, I do love the fact that, you know, places like Sephora and Ulta, they have so many, you know, over-the-counter alternatives to going in that will have your skin just looking great. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing for your skin, for your teeth. Let me know what you feel is that one thing or those two things with us as ladies that really kind of tell your age. Those of you who, well, everybody I know went to high school. All right, you've gone to your high school reunion. How's everybody faring? How's everybody weathering? How's everybody getting along? Are all of your former classmates taking care of themselves? Now look, we've all put on a pound or 2 or 20. But other than that, how's everybody holding up? What are y'all doing for the weight loss too? What I'm currently doing right now, guys, is eating one nice full meal a day. That's what I'm doing. I'll have my coffee in the morning. As you guys saw, I had coffee, or I will have tea in the morning, and that is my breakfast. Typically what I've been doing as of late, I've switched. I used to do lunch, and then that will be it for the day. Now I'm kind of able to, now I'm kind of able to stretch out my meals. So I'll skip lunch and then just eat a really, really good, a really nice sized dinner. And I'm trying to keep it as healthy as possible, because I'm going to tell you, man, it's tough. As you get older, weight comes on like that, and then it takes forever to get it off. I refuse to get on the scale. I just kind of gauge how much I'm weighing by how my clothes are fitting, you know, because that scale will have you around here on the psych ward somewhere. So I'm not getting on that scale. I'm just not. I'm just going to look at how I look at my clothes. I'll take clothes that, you know, I've had for a while, and if they still fit, or if they're fitting kind of snug, I kind of gauge what I need to be doing by that. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. But like I said, I'm on the way to the dermatologist's office. Yes, I was there last week, and I'm back this week. I'll probably go next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. It's been a year, or right at a year, you know, prior to my visit on last week. So I'm really trying to, you know, get back into the habit of, you know, going in and getting my facials done. Like I said, I feel they're very important. But also when I go in, man, the music, you know, it's really spa-like. It's just very, very relaxing. And I think we do owe it to ourselves to, you know, do little things like that for ourselves. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I leave here. I do know that I have that haul coming up later in the video for you guys. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. This will probably be a 2-part video. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. The facial was amazing per the usual, and currently we are in Marshall's. Why are we in Marshall's? We are in Marshall's because I'm looking for some little mugs for Chase's dorm room for tea. You know, when you catch that, you know, cold, that inevitable cold. So I picked this one up. It says trust the journey. All right, that'll be great for tea. My sleeve. And then I also got this one. I thought this one was cute because it's like a travel mug. I was actually going to give him some of my Disney mugs, but he's not going to use them. And so right now I'm over on the bathroom aisle. I just realized that I have not picked up anything for his toothbrush to go on, and like a little soap dish for his sink. So that's what we are doing now. All right, guys, we are back home, and you must excuse this oil slick. You guys know I was at the dermatologist earlier. They piled on the sunscreen, and these are the results. So just bear with me, but I wanted to go ahead and do this haul so I could go ahead and put everything away. You guys saw that I just stopped into Marshall's and I picked up some things for Chase, and I want to go ahead and get these things in the boxes. All right, so first up for him are just these little athletic t-shirts. They're like a duo dry. With it still being extremely hot all across the country, these are going to absolutely be an absolute must do. They're super thin, but they're very, very cool to the touch. So picked up one in this cobalt blue and one in gray. I literally just walked in, so everything still has the tags on them, but he did just go ahead and try these on. And these are just some Dockers, or is it Docksiders? Dockers, just Dockers kind of trousers here. These will be great for when he may need to wear something other than jeans or shorts around campus or for a particular class. And I thought that these were a great deal, guys. These were only $12.99. And I love that color, very comfortable. And they are actually stretch. It says that they're made of LUXE cotton stretch. So, LUXE cotton stretch. So yeah, I love this. These will be great too in the fall if he wanted to pair these with a cute little sports coat. So, all right, I also, while in Marshall's, picked up 2 of these popcorn buckets. These are gonna be great for when he's sitting in his dorm room. He and his friends may be playing video games, watching a movie, studying, I don't know. But they were only $2, and around here, we don't eat the microwave popcorn out of the microwave popcorn bag. We pour it into a container. You know, those bags can get kind of oily and greasy, so we use these, and they were only $2, so had to snag these. All right, up next, I think I shared these with you guys already. This is a mug for tea, all right? And on here, yeah, I did share these with you in the store. It said, trust the journey. I'm hoping that this little mug right here reminds him to do just that. Don't give up, just trust the process. I shared this one with you in the store as well. I think this is a very masculine looking mug, and I loved that it is a travel mug. So had to pick that up. That was only $5.99. And then the last thing from Marshall's is this toothbrush holder. So his comforter actually has this particular design on it. So I think that this would be great because, guys, I'm gonna tell Chase to keep his toothbrush in his room. Y'all, I just don't know. So you know he's gonna be sharing his, and he's in there, so I don't want to talk too loud, but you guys know that he's going to be sharing his bathroom with another guy. And I think until he gets to know these people in his house, in the dorm room, that he should keep things that he's going to place in his mouth, like his toothbrush. I think he should keep those in his room just until he gets to know them, because you just never know. He's in this room with 3 other individuals, and you know, and then boys are pranksters too. You know, you think you've left your toothbrush in there on the sink, and you come back and it smells like it's been in the toilet, or like somebody has scrubbed the shower floor with it. I don't know. These are just the things that run through my mind. Leave a comment, drop down, let me know. Am I being a bit paranoid? Should he leave his toothbrush in the bathroom? Just out. The other thing too is, so what happens when one of the roommates have a guest, and the guest, you know, they're free to use the bathroom that's in the room. They go over to wash their hands, and your toothbrush is right there next to the faucet. Their dirty hand water splashing on your toothbrush. I don't know. So you guys leave a comment. Let me know, if you have kids going off to school, are you gonna tell them, until you get to know these people, I would probably leave my toothbrush into my room and just bring it in the bathroom when I'm getting ready to use it? All right, guys, up next, this next little piece of this haul is going to be dedicated to the Unfrumpy Mommy store. And yes, the store is still out here thrusting and thriving. Right now, you should be seeing your name scroll across the bottom of the screen because you have recently shopped with the store. You've placed an order. Now, I have said, and I'll say it again, Eric and I cannot thank you enough for the continued support over in the store. Unfortunately, Eric is no longer able to do the pink package shout outs as he has a full-time job, and so he's back to traveling and everything, so he just cannot take, because you guys shop, you guys support the store, and so he was going what 2 and 3 times a week doing pink package shout outs. And so I wanted to go ahead and place some of your names, or all of your names who've shopped with me in the last week or two, down here at the bottom of the screen. And again, I thank you so very much. And so I wanted to come in this little piece, and then we'll get to the rest of the haul and share some of the new teas that are now in the store. And I'm so excited about these because these are going to be for my, well, these first couple are going to be for my teachers and for my nurses. Guys, I cannot believe that many of my teacher friends are actually going back to work next week. Yes, next week. It seems like this was the quickest summer ever. And so those ladies are on their way back to work. And so I had to do a tea for my teacher friends. So this is for the art teacher in your life, or if you are an art teacher or just a teacher in general and you just love the look of this particular tea. So I had to do this. So many different fun colors in this t-shirt. And then do you guys see the little apple up there in her bandana? Super cute. So I'm going to style this tea up here in a minute with some of the items that I am about to show you. So yeah, that's the first tea. Alright, this is the tea for my nurses out there. This one says Nurse Life. She too has on a little bandana, and if you can't see it up close, guys, I know that I will have some pictures inserted, and you can also just go over to the website. You'll get a much better view of the tea there. I absolutely love this tea, and this tea, just like the Teacher Life tea, comes in just an array of colors. Alright, this next tea, when I came up with the idea to put this particular tea in the store, I had my good friend Ureth on the brain. Alright, you guys know and love Ureth. She's an educator, but more specifically, she is a special education teacher. And so guys, take a look at this tea right here. This particular tea is for all of my moms who have students or kids who are autistic. And so on this particular lady, she has her puff, and then she has her bandana with that iconic autism puzzle, and that design is also in her sunglasses right there. So Alright guys, the last new tea for this week is this tea right here. This is the Mary J. Blige, what's the 411 tea? I absolutely loved the Mary J. Blige special. I watched that over, I think it was Prime TV, I think it was. If I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comments. But I just love Mary J. Blige. Eric and I were in college when What's the 411 came out, I believe this was her first album. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but that album is an absolute legend. I mean, every song on there is a hit. And so I just had to do something for Mary J. Blige. You guys know I have the Diana Ross tee. I think someone just ordered that one today. We have Shaka Khan, Nina Simone, Aretha Franklin, and who else? One more, Tina Turner. And so yeah, we just had to include Mary J. Blige in there. So yeah, all of those teas are currently available over at the Unfrumpy Mommy store. And again, thank you guys so very much for all of the love and support that you continue to show me over in the store. All right, we're gonna get on now with the rest of the haul. All right, first up, these pants right here from Anthropologie. The tags are still on them, like I said. Everything I just recently pulled out of the bag to share with you guys, and then I will place everything in their home. But these pants right here, guys, are giving me Gucci vibes. Absolute Gucci vibes. I love the vibrant colors on these. These pants, guys, will not only be worn around here in Atlanta, but these pants will come when Eric and I do all of our traveling. You guys know Eric and I are just what, maybe 3-4 weeks out from being empty nesters, and so we're gonna be in the streets thrusting and thriving. So I needed some new pieces, and I could not pass up these pants here from Anthropologie. All right, next up from Anthropologie is this gorgeous skirt right here. I call this my cotton candy skirt. Do you see those colors, guys? These are all the colors of your favorite cotton candy. I know none of us are still eating cotton candy, but we used to eat cotton candy. And these are all of the cotton candy colors. And so you guys know when you see the try on that I will absolutely be wearing one of the cotton candy tees from the Unfrumpy Mommy store. All right, this is the last piece from Anthropologie, and I have to say this is my absolute favorite piece from Anthropologie, guys. Get into this kimono. I think Eric went with me shopping when I picked this up. Yeah, he was actually there. Yeah, he was there. And he saw this and he was like, yeah, that looks like you. This is not your ordinary kimono. This kimono is so well made. Do you see the elastic here right at the wrist of it? And then you'll see this when I try it on, but it's kind of puckered here at the shoulder part, really giving it a little bit of a statement shoulder there. And it has these really nice pleats in the back. And just look at the detail on that, guys. All right, next up we will do LULUS. This was my first time ordering from LULUS, and the first piece is this piece that I shared with you guys earlier today. It's this top. I love that I can kind of pop the collar on it. I love wearing shirts that have collars with my short cut. I think it just really accentuates the, you know, the whole shape of everything. But I love this top. Like I said, I shared this with you guys earlier. I'm wearing it with just some white cutoff shorts from Target. And you know, you can wear this with denim. You can wear this top with slacks, but I absolutely love this. So I had to share this with you guys first. All right, also from LULUS, Speaking of statement shoulders or statement sleeves, I picked up this bodysuit. Really cute bodysuit. Look at the sleeves on that. You'll be able to see it better when I try it on. Okay, and so the last purchase from Lulus, guys, was this, I call it like a peasant dress. So it has this really pretty, gosh, what is this called? Like shearing here in the middle. This dress is very on, this style dress, I should say, is very on trend right now. And if I can find a picture of one, I'm sure I will be able to. I'll, put it, do a split screen. But I love this dress so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the colors. I love that I can wear it because of the colors right now during the summer, but also as we head in to fall. So I know you're not getting a sense of what this actually looks like because it is very long. So let me hush right now and go ahead and cut away to the try on of this dress. All right, I have two more items from Lulus. The first one up being this off the shoulder top or blouse right here. You can wear it like that. You can wear it up here. All right, up next, Nordstrom. And I only picked up one thing from Nordstrom. It is these Hudson jeans. It's the Blair fit or cut. I love a good pair of denim. And this time around, I wanted some denim jeans that did not have a whole lot of stretch. I just wanted some really good, just denim jeans. All right, guys, up next is going to be H&M. I shared this top with you guys on last week. Last week I shared this top. Guys, don't come for me in the comments. I just said I pulled all this stuff out of the bag. There's like 99 wrinkles in this top, so here you go. You can't see it, it's getting washed out behind me, but I will of course add the split screen so that you guys can see the top. But I love this. I just said I love when I'm wearing my short cut here, my little pixie cut, that I love to have a shirt with a collar. All right, and this long top from H&M, it just has me written all over it. It has a very deep V. There are no buttons on it, but again, I'm very well endowed in the bust area as well. So I love when you can have a top with just a little bit of breathing room, for the girls. So this top absolutely fits the bill. It has a deep V, it's not too revealing, and it has a collar, so I absolutely love it. Now, while I just mentioned it's not revealing, it is thin. It is thin, and it's super long. So you may want to wear this with a dress. You can absolutely do that, but I will say you may want to put like some biker shorts or some type of undergarment underneath that's going to help you not expose everything to everyone. So I picked that up. I picked up two of those in the white, because I love them so much, and you guys know how white does. And then I also picked it up here in this blue. It's like a baby blue, and it has little gray or black stripes on it. So I picked up three of these shirts, one in the blue, two in the white, because I loved them just that much. And here again, I can wear them now because they're so thin, but I'll also be able to wear these tops in the fall. Size down. Size down. I got these in a medium. I could have absolutely gotten a small. Even with all this chest, yes, I could have sized down and gotten a small in these. So, but they're so worth it. And how much were these? Just $29.99. That was a steal for these, because you can do so many different things. You can belt it, wear it with shorts. Like I said, you can wear it as a dress. So yeah, love these tops. All right, guys, these next items are from Gucci. I am absolutely loving the new Gucci box. Now, I didn't order these directly from Gucci. That was the top. I ordered these from Saks Fifth Avenue, and expedited shipping, and they got here really fast. Okay, so what do you guys think? You know, their shoes, right? Love this Gucci packaging, of course. So there's the dust bag. You guys know, you know what it is. We're not gonna do a whole lot of pomp and circumstance. I got the denim. What is Gucci calling these? I'm just gonna call them the Gucci wedges. That's what I call them. But I had to pick these up, guys, in that denim. I love these. I freaking love these. Now, you guys know that I have them in the signature Gucci khaki color right here. And I actually have two pairs of these. So this denim pair is a 41.5. This pair here is a 41.5. And this pair here is a 42. All right. 41.5 for these, 42 for these. So I actually ordered this pair first. These were my first ones, and I felt that, I don't know, I felt that I wanted a little bit more room in them. So I ordered those 42. I kept seeing these around, and I said, let me just go ahead and get those, but they only had the 41.5 in stock. But it's not that my 41.5 does not fit. It's just, you know, I don't know if you guys have noticed that I like everything pretty much a little bit oversized or just big. So I just wanted a little bit more extra room, I just wanted a little extra room. So when I saw that these were completely sold out on Gucci's website, but where did I get these? Where did I say? Neiman Marcus, Saks? Where did I get these from? Where did I get these from? Saks. So yeah, Saks had the 41.5. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them. And guys, I think I am going to like these more than the khaki color, because on the inside here, it's like leather. Okay, it's leather and it's really squishy, really comfortable. So what I did too, I ordered some that were very comparable to this, and I'll share those with you in another video. They're denim. Of course, they don't really have the Gucci. They're actually Coach. They're Coach. And I said, you know what? The Coach are cute, but I do want to go ahead and get the Gucci ones. And so here they are.